There are many fantastic stories in the DC universe,
I think you've misjudged me.
but only a select few may truly be the finest. Welcome to ConSip, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 must-read DC comic stories. Hey ConSipers, just a little reminder, if you enjoyed this video, please press the subscribe button to receive daily updates on new and exciting stuff. Number 10, JLA Tower of Battle.
Get the Batwing ready. The Justice League is under attack.
By whom?
By me!
Being prepared for any scenario is a need for being the Dark Knight, but as this tale shows, Batman's propensity for doing so doesn't always work out as planned. The Justice League is rendered completely helpless after Ra's al Ghul takes Batman's top-secret documents on how to eliminate every member of the team in the event that any of them ever turn rogue. Batman's team is understandably more than a little irate. Once the dust settles, this is only one of many tales that demonstrate Batman's extreme preparedness as well as how his ways sometimes put his fellow superheroes and teammates at odds. Fans of Batman and the Justice League must read Mark Waid's JLA run.
Justice League. I don't need to wait for a vote. I don't belong here.
Number 9, Teen Titans, The Judas Contract.
In deep cover for a year. It's perfectly normal to have feelings for them. But after this, we can be together, just like you wanted.
One of their own, the new member Tara is revealed to be an associate of the villain Deathstroke and betrays them in this well of tale, which follows DC's top juvenile superhero team. Although Deathstroke has long been a pain in the Teen Titans collective side, many people still consider this famous story to be his most vicious. The narrative also explains Deathstroke's history to fans and showcases Dick Grayson's debut as Nightwing. Even teen superheroes can't have it easy, as this story illustrates, because being a teen is difficult. Number 8, JLA Rock of Ages. The Justice League encounters the new gods and clashes with both Lex Luthor and Darkseid in this TLC, which is arguably the most critically lauded storyline from Grant Morrison's stint as a writer for the Justice League. The adventure takes place across time and space. Finally, Darkseid has complete control of the planet, and Aquaman, Green Lantern, and the Flash find themselves transferred there, setting off one of the League's hardest confrontations yet, even if it may be difficult to comprehend. This bizarre tale is unquestionably one of the League's most intriguing and inventive adventures. Number 7, Batman, The Long Halloween. The first of many Batman stories on our list, this limited series follows a young Batman as he battles crime as the Caped Crusader, while also attempting to stop a gang war amongst the organized criminal families of Gotham. Batman is still learning how to fight crime as the Caped Crusader. The Batman mythos is heavily influenced by The Godfather and other classic crime movies in this famous plot, which also introduces new iterations of several of Batman's greatest enemies, including Catwoman, the Joker, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, and many others. Also, Number 6, Superman, Red Son. Imagine another reality where the rocket carrying the young Superman didn't crash land in Kansas, but rather in the Soviet Union at the height of the Cold War. That hypothetical situation, in fact, is what Mark Millar's acclaimed miniseries is based on. Superman grows up to become a symbol of communist power after being fostered by the state rather than a nice elderly couple, eventually succeeding Stalin as the leader of the Soviet Union. President of the United States, who is none other than Lex Luthor, of course, is the only one who can challenge him. This is unquestionably the place to start if you intend to read any of DC's alternate universe storylines. Number 5, Kingdom Come. Speaking of shadowy parallel realities, this 1996 story depicts a future in which a new generation of heroes has emerged, one that is equally enthusiastic about wreaking chaos and destruction as it is about promoting peace and justice. Superman, Wonder Woman, and other legendary heroes must come out of retirement to try to correct these youthful whippersnappers. However, it's not that easy, and things eventually get worse. This narrative, written by Mark Waid and illustrated by Alex Ross, was developed in response to the gritty. Number 4, AllStar Superman. This article by renowned comic book creator the Man of Steel is lethally poisoned by an excessive yellow solar radiation, according to Grant Morrison, and must put his life and legacy to rest before his time is out. This story is all about high-concept adventure and an embrace of the craziest aspects of Superman's past, with multiple references to Superman's escapades in the Silver Age of comic.
Bottle City of Candor.
Also, it gets right to the heart of why Superman is so significant and well-liked. This Superman is for everyone who wants to take a vacation from grim, realistic superhero tales. Number 3, Batman, The Killing Joke. Going all the way back to the dark and gritty side of things, the Joker shoots and paralyzes Barbara Gordon in an effort to make her father crazy in this incredibly influential story by the renowned Alan Moore. Consequently, Batman must step in, and his rigid no-killing rule is tested to the extreme. The 1980s saw a number of stories that further distanced the Dark Knight and the Clown Prince of Crime from their goofy, family-friendly days. This particular tale was one of many that pushed the dynamic between Batman and the Joker into much darker territory.
Right then. Back to work.
Number 2, Watchmen. Do we really need to explain this one? This influential work by Alan Moore, widely regarded as the pinnacle of comic book narrative, fundamentally deconstructs the superhero genre by portraying masked crime fighters as dangerous.
I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me!
Utterly ignorant, or simply insane. Also, it looks at the potential effects that people with superpowers might have on the world they live in, and Moore thinks that these effects would not be positive. While it prompted a decade's worth of poorly thought out, edgy for the sake of edginess knockoffs in the 1990s, check out these were the mentions before we announce our top pick. Number 1, Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. With an aging caped crusader emerging from retirement to save a dystopian Gotham City from an impending catastrophe, this iconic Batman tale revitalized the Dark Knight for a new generation of readers. The mutants, as well as Superman and the Gotham Police, have begun attacking Batman in addition to his longtime foes Two-Face and the Joker. In this work in Batman Year One, writer and artist Frank Miller played a significant role in reviving Batman as a character, taking the character to new, profoundly dark locations with a no-holds-barred approach to the fight on crime.
10 years looking for a good death. This'll be a good life.
Do you agree with our selections? Check out some more fantastic ConSip videos below, and be sure to subscribe for weekly fresh content.